cello, bass, and viola, I want you to look at the rhythm on the board behind me. I am going to make it more complicated very soon, so let's just enjoy playing this comfortable rhythm on the D string. 3 and 4 and. One more time, then I'll make it more complicated. 3 and 4 and. 4. Now I'm going to add a tie between these two eighth notes. Everything else will stay the same. Okay, so remember these two eighth notes now become a longer single note together. 3 and 4 and. Tie. One more time, that gets kind of tricky. 3 and 4 and. One more time, 3 and 4 and. And 3. Now I'm going to make one more change. I'm going to put rests in the middle here. So this flag will fall down, that flag will fall down, and we'll have two of those fancy eighth rests in the middle. Now, what I recommend you do is think rest, rest right there. Ba, rest, rest, tie, bum, bum. So every eighth note should be what your body feels. Let's try it together. 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest, tie. One more time. 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest, tie. Let's try that rhythm one more time before we jump into the music. 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest, tie. You can see that I was nodding my head for every single eighth note. One more time. 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest, tie. Now find measure 7. Measure 7, 8, and 9 all use this rhythm. Let me demonstrate. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Okay, let's try it together. It might be tricky, but that's okay. 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest, tie, long, short, rest, rest, tie, long, rest, rest, tie. One more time. 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Okay, viola, cello, bass, we're going to build another rhythm, but let's start with its most simple form first. Let's play this on the D string. 3 and 4 and. One more time, and I want your brain to just get familiar with where all the eighth notes are. So when I make it more complicated in a moment, your brain can still think eighth notes. 3 and 4 and. Okay, what I'm going to do now is add a tie on the two eighth notes in the middle. So we're going to have a longer note right in the middle. Let's try this now, but your brain can still think the 4 eighth notes. 3 and 4 and. So it's short, long, short, long, short, short. Okay, if that helps, you can start by thinking of it that way. Here we go again. 3 and 4 and. Short, long, short, long, short, short. One more time. 3 and 4 and. Short, long, short, long, short, short. This is how that rhythm will look in real life. It is a single eighth note, a quarter note in the middle, and a single eighth note. This set of 3 notes, we've done this before. It is called a syncopation. It's a short note followed by a note that is twice as long, followed by that same short note again. So let's try this on the D string as written here on the board. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and one more time. Read the bottom line, please, just to get used to how it will look in our music. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's play the syncopation on the board again before we jump into the music with it. D string, 3 and 4 and. Short, long, short, long, short, short. So that's another way to think about it. The short, long, short, long, short, short. Sometimes that can be easier at first. Let's try it again. 3 and 4 and. Short, long, short, long, short, short. Now find measure 10, and here's the first syncopation we have. Let me play it for you. 3 and 4 and. Short, long, short, long, short, short. Let's try that together. 3 and 4 and. Short, long, short, long, short, short. One more time. 3 and 4 and. Now find measure 16. Here's another one. Let's just play this together right away. 3 and 4 and. Short, long, short, long, short, short. One more time. C natural to start with. 3 and 4 and. One more to explore. Find measure 13. Now this one's a little different because there's a rest instead of an eighth note at the beginning of it. But it's still a syncopation. It's just one of the notes is silent instead. So here's measure 13. Let me demonstrate this. 3 and 4 and rest. Okay, and it has 2 quarter notes at the end. Let me do that again. 3 and 4 and rest. Long, short, long, long. Now let's try it together. 3 and 4 and rest. One more time. 3 and 4 and rest. Long, short, long, long. Now let's play 7 to the end of 10 and put together these first couple rhythms that we've been working on. 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest, long, short, long. Rest, rest, long, short, long. Rest, rest. Short, long, short, long. Short, rest, rest. Let's do that again. Here we are at 7, 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Now let's play from 11 to 15 so we can practice that syncopation that starts with a rest. So here we are at 11, set up that G note, 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest, long. Rest, rest, long. Rest, long, short, long, long. One more time. 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest. Now I want you to look at measure 15. So we play a B for 2 counts, and then we shift to the E with our pinky finger, and play the D with second finger, and then shift back to C natural for that syncopation. So let's try 15 and 16 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, shift, shift down. One more time. 2, 3, 4. 1, shift to the E, back to first. One more time. I know that I can do better at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That was better. Let's play from 7 to 17, where we just worked all these fancy rhythms. Try to pay attention if there are specific measures that you struggle with, so that you know where either to ask for help or pay special attention to them when we work on them together in class. Here we are at 7, 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest. Long, long. 1, shift. Back. Let's do it one more time. Sometimes you might notice that my F sharps sound funny. This cello has a wolf, which means there's an extra interference with the sound, and it might sound like ah instead of a nice even F sharp. Here we are at 7, 3 and 4 and. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Short, long, short, long. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest. 1, 2. So much to think about. Be patient and work slowly. Think of small chunks of measures. Don't try to do too much at one time.